And the first 2 decades of this century were dominated by the microbe hunters. These hunters had tracked down one after another of the microbes responsible for the most dreaded scourges of many centuries. Tracked down. Tuberculosis, cholera, diphtheria. But there remained some terrible diseases for which no microbe could be incriminated. Scurvy, parawer, ricket, beriberi. Beriberi? I don't know the word. Scurvy. Then it was discovered that these diseases were caused by the lack of vitamins, a trace substance in the diet. The diseases could be prevented or cured by consuming foods that contained the vitamins. And so, in the decades of the 1920s and the 1930s, nutrition became a science and the vitamin hunters replaced the microbe hunters. Microbe hunters. In the 1940s and 1950s, biochemists strived to learn why each of the vitamins was essential for health. They discovered the key enzyme in metabolism depend on one or another of the vitamin as coenzyme to perform the chemistry that provides cells with energy for growth and function. Now, these enzymes hunters occupy center stage. Hunter. I don't know the meaning of a hunter. Yeah, I know the general meaning of this term. No. Chemistry center stage. You are aware that the enzyme hunters have been replaced by a new breed of hunters for tracking genes. The blueprints for each of the enzymes, and are discovering the defective genes that cause inherited disease. Tracking genes. Tracking genes. Oh. And they discovered these gene hunters or genetic engineers use recombinant DNA technology to identify and clone genes and introduce them into bacterial cells and plants to create factories for the massive production of hormones and vaccines for medicine and for better crops for agriculture. Biotechnology has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. In view of the inexorable progress in science, we can expect that the gene hunters will be repressed in the spotlight. When and by whom? Which kind of hunter will dominate the scene in the last decade of our waning century? And in the early decades of the next? I wonder whether the hunters who will occupy the spotlight will be neurobiologists who apply the techniques of the enzyme and gene hunters to functions of the brain. What to call them? The head hunters. I will return to them later. Here, finished. But the sentence is very, very difficult to understand. It seems that the scientific text is difficult for me because of lack of knowledge. Here I will hunter track down.